Hello and happy Thursday. Thank you for being a part of the program. A little cloudy out there today. Some showers for some, not for others. And we are just about out of that scenario. And once we are completely, and I think we are in the viewing area, it is absolutely clear sailing for days. Temperatures bumping up into the low 80s, and not just 80 on a couple of days. And it's going to be a really nice run after the showers that are ending tonight for most everyone in Kentucky. More on that in a beautiful, short, and sweet forecast in just a few moments. A programming update for tomorrow. 21 years. Andrew's celebrating his 21st birthday tomorrow. If that's hard for you to imagine, as it is for myself, well, I certainly understand that. Indeed, it is. And for a lot of you who've been here with me watching this show since it started in 1998, you've seen my kids born and grow up, and yeah, you're probably feeling as old as I am at this point. But nevertheless, he's not coming home, as you can well imagine, being a junior at UK, so we're off to Lexington in the morning, and I don't think that there's a way I will be able to put a show together before I leave. So right now, I'm not planning on having one in an effort to make it down and spend a few hours with him before he runs us off for the rest of his 21st birthday, I can only imagine. With that said, a lot of news to get to tonight. Two young people killed in a Kentucky plane crash. Police have solved, they believe, a case of some local storage units being burglarized. If you thought the moon was full last night, it almost was. The last of the supermoons for this year is tonight and for the next couple, so to speak. And a host of other news and information as we wrap up this Thursday and this week, essentially, after I return.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Someone dies in the U.S. every 7 minutes from an overdose, and over half of the population gets or takes pills from a friend or relative. And about 46 million and counting are exposed to narcotics in their drinking water. So don't toss them, flush them, or leave them lying around. Safely dispose of your unneeded meds anytime at Parkway Pharmacy,
where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
The reassurance of getting your medications and over-the-counter needs at Sagersville's oldest and most trusted pharmacy. The convenience of curbside pickup and call-ahead service. And the fact that you can walk in, order to go, or sit down and get gourmet quality hot fudge brownies, nachos, shakes, coffees, hot dogs with homemade sauce, desserts, and more makes it more than your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's a destination in downtown Sagersville, Frazier's Prater Drugstore. It doesn't get any sweeter than that. It's in the air and it's on the calendar. Fall is here and the seasonal shop is filled with new clothes for the season, new arrivals from Charlie Page, Mud Pie, Royce, and more. And the new shoes are some of their favorites that they've ever had. And beautiful t-shirts and sweatshirts for every occasion and season, plus new shirts for all the Wildcat fans, the Montgomery County Hornet fans, teachers, football mamas, and more. And fellas, they didn't leave us out either. After many requests, they have brought back the fan favorite turn rows, shirts, and hoodies, and they've got a large selection of Ridge and Holler. And if you need a little self-pampering, their new selection of spa gifts are the perfect gift idea or a treat for yourself. Fall and Halloween decor on the floor right now. It's gorgeous, and Christmas is coming through the door right now, all at the seasonal shop. As I understand, it was a young pilot and a young student pilot who were killed in a Kentucky plane crash last night. It happened in Ohio County, Kentucky. It's where Kentucky State Police found the wreckage after an hours-long search and then confirmed the bodies to be that of the pilot, 22-year-old Timothy McKellar of Custer, and his flight student accompanying him, Connor Quisenberry, 18, from Beaver Dam. The two bodies were found actually this morning after the plane crashed last night. It was before midnight last night that officials received a report from the airport, the Evansville Airport Control Tower and Center, of a possible airplane crash. Authorities were able to use the path of the plane as well as cell phones pinging their signal and other electronic methods to find the wreckage some hours later around 9:30 this morning. Both bodies are to be sent to the State Medical Examiner's office for examination. Well, since I won't be here tomorrow, I have one last chance to remind you of this coming Monday's McGoffin County Community Blood Drive, and here it is. A lot of faithful donors over the years, and a lot of new ones, and a lot of others who stop in from time to time have all collectively made McGoffin County very proud because we have some really great donation numbers, and it pleases the Kentucky Blood Center, who would love to see as many of you as possible next week. All donors who donate as well get the Blood is Red, Grass is Blue, I Save Lives, How About You t-shirt. They've been giving those out all the way through September, and they'll do so all the way through the end of October. And again, one last reminder, they'll be doing so at the Sagersville First Baptist Church this coming Monday, October the 2nd, by the way, 1 till 5 o'clock. As always, appointments are appreciated. Go online, KentuckyBloodCenter.com, or call 800-775-2522 to schedule an appointment, or simply walk in. You're just as welcome. Monday at the Sagersville First Baptist Church, 1 to 5. Some big props for a local young man who is celebrating, I hope, this evening. Well, in fact, I know it is because it's 8th grade night, and I'll tell you what I can about Caleb in just a few seconds before we get to that other headlines tonight, which include the arrest of a man from Ivell for burglarizing several storage units here in McGoffin County. This is how authorities tracked him down. Trooper Tracy Salyer from here in McGoffin County says that on August the 28th, he got a call from Action Storage here on East Mountain Parkway in Sagersville that a number of storage units had been broken into. The manager notifying the trooper that the locks had been cut off on a total of 4 different storage units. And when they went out and reviewed the video footage, the trooper saw a red Dodge pickup truck leaving the units. The man behind the wheel was the only one inside, and he was also seen on video getting out of the truck, taking what appeared to be a grinder or cut-off wheel and cutting the locks off of the doors, then going inside and loading up his truck with the items that he would then steal. I don't have a photograph of the truck. I did, but it was just not very clear. But it was a very identifiable pickup truck, a red Dodge. It had a dark gray tailgate. It had a plastic bag over the rear window. A rear taillight was missing, a big rust hole, and the list goes on of very identifying factors. So that was on August the 28th. Just a few days ago, on the 22nd, that would have been, of course, last Friday, I guess, the same manager of the storage units contacted the trooper saying that Dodge truck was seen outside of Goodwill in Pikeville. Trooper Salyer called another trooper. He went, he got a visual on it and confirmed indeed that it was. They ran the tags. They came back to Justin Hughes out of Ivell, Kentucky. And then on the early morning hours of the 25th, which was Monday of this week, they drove to the Alpike Trailer Court, where they believed that he lived. The truck was there. They saw numerous items, some of them what appeared to be stolen, strewn about his yard. They went back the next day, executed a search warrant. His yard and his residence cluttered with all sorts of appliances, tools, wood, and other various items, some of which were stolen from the very same storage units here in McGoffin County. And with that, he was arrested and charged with burglary in the third, theft by unlawful taking over $1,000, and criminal mischief. 41-year-old Justin B. Hughes, again, of Ivell, Kentucky. More on our supermoon, the last that you'll see, and I think clouds may part enough tonight, and certainly by the early morning hours when it peaks to do just that, and you'll get to see it on its downhill slide of that full moon for the next couple of days. With that said, I'll have that as well as a great update on a young athlete who got a really big invitation this week. That's coming up. Right now, here's tonight's McGoffin Farm Bureau calendar with a birthday and an anniversary to start. That's right, a twofer for special announcements, and oh, how we love them. First off, this one came in with various phone calls on this one, so from a lot of folks, including Janie and Eddie, happy 60th anniversary to Kenneth and Printha Poe. Happy 60th wedding anniversary to you, Kenneth and Printha. Love Janie and Eddie and a host of family and friends. A happy 32nd birthday wish to Sandy Shepard. Love family, love friends, and a whole lot of folks who wanted to wish you the best. Again, a happy 32nd birthday to Sandy Shepard. Happy birthday to you. As I told you last night, it's still in effect. The boil water advisory put in place by the Sagersville Water Works, essentially on Route 40 from the Falcon Post Office all the way to the county line. It's my understanding that has not been lifted as of yet. We'll let you know as soon as it is. The customers in that area need to boil their drinking water and cooking water for at least 3 minutes until further notice. And this is your notice. It is October. It is time for the Coats for Kids program to be put into action, and they're setting a goal of $15,000, topping the $12,000 many of you so graciously donated last year, this time to help 150 kids in the McGoffin County schools and area with warm clothes and coats and shoes and everything for the winter. Contact any Mason or Gumby Montgomery, 424-6302. No reason not to get a flu shot this year. You can do so daily at the McGoffin County Health Department, Monday through Thursday, 8 till 3, Friday, 8 till noon. That means you can go tomorrow, 8 till noon. And they take a number of insurances, and if you have any questions, give them a call at 349-6212. And remember, for our veterans, next week, the flu shot clinic hosted by the Prestonsburg VA here at the Chapter 15, DAV Chapter 15 meeting area in the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center. That is going to be Thursday, the 5th, 349-2299. I'm just realizing I do not have a time for that. First of next week, I'll let you know what time that is. My apologies. With that said, here's how you get announcements, birthdays, and anniversaries too on the calendar so we can wish everyone well or let them know what you have planned. Remember, for those same things, send those to Heather at SagersvilleIndependent.com if you want them put in the paper. From there, we'll go on to funeral service announcements tonight. We will begin with arrangements still being incomplete for Cammie Montgomery, who at the age of 58 of Sagersville passed away yesterday at the Pikeville Medical Center. He is the son of the late B.S. and Mayetta Faye Whitley Montgomery. Arrangements to be announced soon through the McGoffin County Funeral Home. 57-year-old Carolyn Howard of Sagersville passed away yesterday at Paintsville ARH, survived by her husband Oliver. Arrangements to be announced soon through the McGoffin County Funeral Home, as well as services pending for 57-year-old Tabitha Gullett of Sagersville, who passed away on today's date at the age of 57. Arrangements incomplete, but to be announced soon, again through the McGoffin County Funeral Home. And a reminder of services to take place Friday at 5 for 41-year-old Amanda Brown Ramirez of Winchester, formerly of Salyersville, survived by her mother, Jeanette Barnett Howard, and her sons, Francisco Ramirez and James Hamilton Ramirez, her sister, Megan Aragwin, brothers Lucas and John Brown. A memorial service in her honor to be held tomorrow at 5 from the Sagersville Funeral Home. Get the right fit, the right tread, and the reliability you need for whatever you're rolling in at Conley Tire, where right now through October the 31st, get a $100 rebate on Generals, $120 on Kumos, and go to conleytire.net to find other special offers on the biggest names, plus brakes, oil changes, and computer diagnostics, all with 6 months no interest at Conley Tire in Staffordsville.
Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl Stalder-Cheney, podiatrist currently located in Sayersville, Kentucky. I've been servicing patients within Eastern Kentucky for the past 20 years.
Our feet are the foundation for everything we do, and whether you're suffering from fractures or injuries, need custom orthotics, diabetic foot care, sports medicine, heel pain, wound care, or anything else foot-related, relief is just one step away.
Welcome to Hope Family Podiatry Center, where we take care of all of your podiatric needs.
Located on the Parkway next to Hope Pediatrics. 2 locations, 2 ATMs, too much history, over 120 years, and just too many reasons not to trust the oldest, only banking family that exists for the sole purpose of helping your families, our friends, grow financially and securely. lean on Sagersville National Bank for any of your home, auto, commercial, retirement, or online banking needs. And let us help you make your dreams come true.
Did you hear about the wireless plan with no credit check?
No contracts, but tons of great features.
It's Forward Pay with Appalachian Wireless.
Deals start as low as $19.99 per month for unlimited talk and text and no long-term commitment.
Use your own device or ask about deals on the latest and greatest devices, some as much as $250 off.
Forward Pay on the region's best network.
Because we are you. We are
Appalachian Wireless.
See AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions.
This young man's having a good day. I actually got the invite from Jessica Prater at the Harold Whitaker Middle School earlier today to come and interview this young man, but I was on the road at that time, I think maybe 2 counties over, and had no hopes of getting back here, certainly before school got out, and barely just got back for the show. With that said, maybe sometime we'll catch up with him, but an announcement has to be made tonight as it is a big night for the Harold Whitaker Middle School football team, and certainly this young man. Indeed it is. 8th grader Caleb Lovely got the word. Congratulations are in order as he's been selected to participate in the Offense-Defense All-American Bowl. The All-American Bowl at IMG Academy in Florida this coming December. The bowl event is the Eastern Regional Showcase for our National Selection Tour, their National Selection Tour, and for 4 days, Caleb will have the opportunity to showcase his football ability at this very prestigious venue. For the past year, their regional and national scouts have evaluated top football talent in their offense and defense camps, bowl games, and offense-defense youth team events, and he has been commended, recommended, and should be congratulated. The Offense-Defense Selection Committee has selected him as one of the top players in the nation to be invited to the bowl because of his skills on the field. How cool is that? Apparently pretty cool by that smile. And, of course, it's a big night for our youngsters at the Harold Whitaker Middle School. As for football, it's their last home game against Floyd Central, and they are ranked right now first in Eastern Kentucky in the Mountain Middle Conference. And it's the last regular season before playoffs, and it's 8th grade night. And it all started a few minutes ago. Congratulations to Caleb. Best of luck to all. And as I stated earlier, the last of the 4 supermoons of 2023, as this year's coming to an end, oh my gosh, will be visible after sunset tonight, but peaking early in the morning before dawn. Pretty much coming to an end, a summer of big, bright, beautiful moons. A supermoon is actually when the moon is at or near its closest point to Earth in its orbit, and it's then that it can appear larger and brighter, certainly, than at any other time. And it's a harvest supermoon. It reaches peak at around 6 o'clock in the morning after rising, of course, tonight. According to the Farmer's Almanac, it will be visible tomorrow evening, too. For the next 2 or 3 days, it's going to appear almost as full. And tonight, or in the morning's full moon, is called the harvest moon because it's the one closest to the autumnal equinox, which was last Saturday, of course, the first day of fall. And farmers and other sky watchers also call it September's full moon, and call September's full moon the corn moon, signifying the end of summer harvest and, well, the beginning of another season before too long. Most years the harvest moon happens in September, but every 3 years it falls in October, so not every full corn moon is a harvest moon. Anyway, stargazers who missed this week's supermoon will have to wait almost another year because the next is not until late summer of next year. Tonight's supermoon is the last of 4 consecutive this year. We have one in July, called the buck moon, by the way. August is sturgeon moon, and another moon, the blue moon of August, and then tonight's and tomorrow's harvest moon. Now, as you may have noticed over my shoulder right then, well, clouds are still pretty thick, but we've got a ways to go, and they will be lessening in intensity and cover over the next several hours and into the morning, because it's after that we're in for days and days and days of beautiful fall-like weather. Now, whether or not you're going to see that moon later on tonight or not, I'm not so sure. It's very possible, though. Certainly, if you're up that early in the morning before dawn, you should get a pretty good look at it. Otherwise, I think we will see partly cloudy skies tonight. They're pretty heavy out there right now as far as the clouds, and there's a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. The forecast is calling for up until about 8, but there's nothing on the radar at this moment. I just checked, so I didn't pull it up. There's nothing there. So partly cloudy will be the ultimate call for tonight. Some patchy fog and 57 degrees. And tomorrow, it's going to be beautiful. Partly sunny, mid-70s. Nighttime lows in the mid-50s again at 54 tomorrow night. A beautiful, beautiful Friday, the 29th day of September. A date I, of course, kind of have in the back of my mind for before-mentioned reasons. Saturday and Sunday for your weekend. A little warmer still. That's going to be a pattern. Keep your eyes on it. Watch. 75 tomorrow, 76 Saturday, 77 on your Sunday. Nighttime lows pretty consistent as well. Mostly sunny to full-blown sunny skies each and every day tomorrow and through your entire weekend. And if that's not enough, don't worry, we have more. As we roll right back into next week, we continue rolling with the same pattern, and here it is in all its glory. 79 and sunny and mostly clear for your Monday. Lows are pretty very consistent. The 2-degree change, as is about daytime highs with a 3-degree gradient. 79 sunny on your Monday. 82 the peak right now on your Tuesday. It's the warmer one of the bunch. 81 and sunny on your Wednesday, and 80 degrees and mostly sunny on your Thursday. We're hopeful that pattern will roll right on, because that is just picture-perfect fall-like weather that everyone can enjoy and get into. So with that said, we're pretty much out of the showers. Like I said, radar doesn't have anything up. We will possibly see a little sprinkle or two, a few of you might, over the next couple of hours. But if you do, that will be all for days through this time next week. And that'll do it. That's a wrap for this week. In case you missed the very first of the program, Andrew, turning 21 tomorrow, and as is the case with most college students, is not coming home to celebrate. So we are loading up early and going there for as long as he'll have us. Wishing my boy a very happy early 21st birthday. Whew. With that said, good night. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you back here Monday.